At a White House ceremony today to celebrate Republican tax cuts, President Donald Trump repeated claims that his administration is cracking down on what he called unfair trade deals. But that crackdown and the possible backlash from other countries, has some worried, as Cronkite News reporter Austen Bundy tells us from our Washington bureau.
President Donald Trump announced tariffs on Chinese steel last month. That resulted in retaliatory tariffs from the Chinese on U.S. fruit, nuts, and pork in early April. Experts hope that what so far is a war of lists won't escalate into a full-blown trade war. David Salmonson, Senior Director for Congressional Relations at the American Farm Bureau, hopes both countries can come to a negotiated solution soon, as any more tariffs could harm U.S. farmers during the planting season.
We hope we can get to a negotiated process. If this is a tactic to bring pressure, to bring people to negotiations, and that works, to bring people to negotiations, let's get a negotiated solution. Let's not end up with these tariffs.
Arizona Representative Paul Gosar actually does think the president's threats of additional tariffs are a way to pressure the Chinese into coming to the negotiating table.
So if the president is using the tariff as a leverage where we actually have better negotiations, I'm all for it, because what's working isn't working.
But Arizona Senator Jeff Flake, a staunch free trade Republican, said this war of words is not much better than an actual trade war. He introduced a bill in March to nullify the tariffs already implemented by the president, claiming Trump must make a decision on trade with China or risk harming the economy more.
Tariffs are bad enough on their own. Tariffs married with uncertainty are even worse. If we don't trade, we don't grow. You can be pro-growth, you can be pro-tariff, but you can't be both.
Senator Flake's bill still sits in the Senate Finance Committee, and no further tariffs from China or the U.S. have been put into effect. Live in Washington, Austen Bundy, Cronkite News.